What's going on, Clash Bashers? Rocky here today, and today we're back on the push to 7K, and what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about a new army variant that I've been kind of working on, and that I think I might be using at least for a couple days to see how it goes. I did all 8 of my attacks today, and I had an okay day, but we're going to talk about some replays of this army, which is actually going to be basically a Go Hobo army right here, which you'll kind of see it, and it's been working pretty well. I had 2 3-stars with it, a bunch of good 2-stars, and I want to talk about this one and show it off. Normally I don't like showing off replays, and I wasn't even planning on doing a push video today, but I was like, oh, that was actually a pretty decent day of attacking with this army. So I wanted to show it off and show you guys what you might see tomorrow as far as in the attacks. Before we do, let's go ahead and hop into today's comment question of the day, coming from Davila11 or XI. What do you kids think about being a YouTuber? Or what do your kids think about you being a YouTuber? Yes. So my kids don't really understand that, like, YouTube is my job or anything. Like, they watch other YouTubers, like they watch like Ryan's Toy Review and whatnot, but I don't think they fully understand that, like, that's what I do and that's my job or anything like that. My kids are 4 and 2, so they don't really have a grasp on like jobs and money and all that kind of stuff. So I think they would be excited about it. They watch other YouTubers and stuff, so I don't think they would have any complaints personally. If you guys want to submit your own comment question of the day, hashtag CQOCD down there in the comments, and you can check it out for yourself. So we're going to show off a couple replays. I'm going to talk about what I'm looking for with this, or how I'm attacking these bases, because you only get 8 attacks, and we'll talk about how to do well with this Go Hobo, if I can get that off the screen. And then my defenses, man. Been getting beat up a little bit on defense today. I think we've taken 5. I think it's this 26 and up, and it's been rough. I need a 1-star or 2. So let me go ahead. Let's hop into this first replay of the triple. So this is a really common design that I see quite a bit. I see this one probably once a day, once every other day. And people tend to use it quite a bit. It's just a little bit of annoying with the boxes all around with the double infernos, and we end up tripling this one with the hogs. So what I like to do on this one is I like to kind of come in from this side going towards that eagle, and then I figured we could get to the queen with what we had going on. We're going to jump into the core. At first I wasn't running a jump, I was running 4 heals on this, but I decided to throw a jump in there just to make sure like I'm getting the extra distance out of my kill squad. The kill squad is going to consist of a golem, an ice golem, and about 7 wizards, and then we're going to have 8 bowlers come in, our king, our queen. Now I'm not always putting the Grand Warden with the kill squad, but sometimes I am. It depends. If I think I'm getting out the town hall with my kill squad, the Grand Warden goes with the kill squad. If not, if the hogs are going to the town hall, the Grand Warden is going on the hogs. So there is a little bit of difference there as far as where I'm putting my Grand Warden in. So with this one, I'm going to try to get the town hall out with my kill squad. I'm really going to make a huge effort to do that. So the Warden is going in there, and everything kind of goes all over the place. That queen, the queen ends up being a little bit of a problem because nothing went south. Everything went to that northern compartment. I guess if I wanted them south, I could have broken in here, which with the wall record, kind of like I did. Queen takes down the town hall, which is perfect. The P.E.K.K.A, Ice Golem, King, all working up there, and that's actually going to lead the queen to come down to the southern compartment. I throw a quake in there just to weaken up all that stuff, and you'll see that enemy queen comes and just gets right in range there. Our queen pops her, takes her out, and then we're going to bring those hogs around. We got a nice L shape formed, so from here we're going to bring those hogs right around the bottom of the base, down to the bottom, and through here. And this attack is actually pretty safe. There was a 1-1-star that I messed up because I got greedy and went further away from the town hall than I should have. If you go with your kill squad and then go right at the town hall, you're not going to have any problems. But when you start to get greedy, that's when you can have some issues. You got to get that town hall taken care of and get it up. But this is a good way to take out the super popular base. These hogs do some serious work. The kill squad goes in there. You see our king, our bowlers, they all made it into that last inferno. So things went pretty well. We're going to even hit a giant bomb right here. Not a big deal. Those hogs have plenty of health. Those new max hogs. You got to love it, guys. So from there, it's just easy cleanup. We got all of our cleanup troops in. We're bringing quite a bit of cleanup. I'm trying not to always use all my wizards like on the entry. I'm trying to like kind of separate them and, you know, make them kind of go all over and save them save 1 or 2 towards the end. Not necessarily go all over, that's not what I meant. Save 1 or 2 towards the end to clean up whatever might be, you know, if I leave something back here out of the way or whatnot. But this one was pretty clean. went right on through there, got the triple, and it felt really nice. And then actually the next attack right after this one, we tripled back to back with the Go Hobo. You gotta love it with that plus 40. Okay, so this base was pretty interesting, and I felt like I could get to the Eagle, get this multi out, maybe even get this multi, get the clan castle, and get the enemy queen, all with the nice kill squad coming from this far side over here. Now this time I am not going to be able to get the town hall out with my kill squad, so we are not going to run the Grand Warden with the kill squad. Now this one's a little bit of an interesting approach because I don't really, you know, cut out that L shape that I like to see with hogs, but we get quite a bit of value out of our kill squad. And the biggest part of this is just determining and making sure you get that nice wide funnel set. So at this point I was really thinking, do I go Eagle side or do I go Town Hall side? And I decided to go Eagle side. Again, we're getting that nice super wide funnel. We're going to put the big golem on those storages right there just because he's going to be able to tank a little bit more, and we want to make sure we get those down. And then I went right in between these walls just to make sure I opened up all those compartments and get them going in here. So you'll see the king and queen come in. We'll have jump to get out of that compartment, that eagle compartment right there. We're going to rage to get through there. And we're looking pretty good at this point. Like, everything's going to plan. Rage goes down. Our king's working. Queen's working right there on that enemy king. We get a lava hound coming out of the clan castle. Enemy queen's right there. Our king's going to go over there and take care of her. So things are going really well. And we end up forming pretty much an L shape. Even though we didn't really go directly for that L shape, we formed the L shape, and then what we're going to do is we're just going to bring in a couple hogs to help finish off that wizard tower since it's being tanked by an ice golem anyways. So it ends up working out pretty nicely. King's going in there, taking out a little bit more defenses there with the P.E.K.K.A. Had to pop the queen's ability there, taking out the lava pups, and then we're just going to go ahead and start working right towards that town hall. We got a pretty nice line. So I made, like, normally I would say go right at that town hall. But with this one, we only have like one compartment. There's not too much going on here. We should be able to get right to the town hall pretty easily. So we're going to go ahead and go to this compartment and then make it over to the town hall afterwards. So you see, we get that first rage down. I'm being really generous with that rage, making sure if there's any traps or anything going off, we're going to make sure those hogs get through. I'm going to pop the warden's ability a little bit early because the town hall's right there, and I figured everything was going to probably be booby trapped right there. And it almost backfires. We catch a giant bomb, a double giant bomb right there on well, I guess it wasn't double giant bomb, but we catch some giant bombs on some of our hogs. But luckily we didn't lose them. We got some heals up. Whew, that was a close call. They can withstand the Giga Bomb, but you have to make sure they're getting healed up right afterwards. So we're going to have just enough to get through this one. This one was pretty lucky. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to pretend like this one was a super clean hit or anything like that. This one was pretty lucky that we got the 3-star, especially with all these little Larrys on the king, or on the hogs, chasing them around. We do still have our queen up there at the end, but look at that. The hog is going to get through, take out these last few defenses. Warden going to come in clutch and help out quite a bit, and then those skeletons are going to have to get taken out. But it wasn't the prettiest, but it worked, guys. We got there, we get the 3-star, and that's what you like to see. Our minion that we put in for cleanup gets blown up by an air bomb. But we're good. We get the 3-star. We clean up the base. Now, I do want to show off why I failed, and what I think I should have done different. I did have one 1-star today. You know, working on a new strategy, testing things out. I want to show that off and talk about that because I think it's important to show off fails as well, not just always 3-stars. Okay, so on this base, you're going to see me go really far away from the town hall, and I think I make a mistake. Rather than I end up going in like down here. I think I should have tried to go in up here, get this, you know, multi-inferno out, try to get to the eagle that way. But I think I got too ambitious with my kill squad, and that was a huge mistake here. At the time, I also wasn't running a jump, which kind of hurt me. And that's after this one is pretty much when I switched to running another jump, because in testing I was running a jump and not running a jump, and I had kind of the same results with and without. But I think having that jump just as a safety net, just to make sure that kill squad gets in there and gets as far as it needs to, is a good thing. But I really think I should have probably went in a little bit higher than I did, and then we could have went, you know, if I take out like just this little bit of stuff here, we can just bring the hogs in and wrap them around that L shape there. But I went with the opposite idea, and then I go with it. I still try to make the L shape happen, and that ends up kind of costing me, as you'll kind of see here. So we get everything working in here. We rage up the bowlers, and the kill squad's actually going pretty decently. We get witches out of the clan castles with an ice golem. We get the enemy queen stepping up. Our wrecker is working through. I'm trying to make sure that wrecker gets through, but the ice golem prevents it from getting on through there. Luckily, the P.E.K.K.A. comes out and just smashes right on through that wall. So, like, at this point, I honestly felt like I had a pretty good run, like, at the opener of this base. Ice Golem pops right there. We're going to go ahead and pop our queen right here. Get that eagle out. I'm like, okay, things are nice. So I'm thinking we just go up here, and then we work our way around. It's still an L shape, but it's a little bit away from the town hall, and that's what cost me. I got a little bit greedy. I should have probably just went right at the town hall with this one. It was rough to see this one, guys. It was rough that the hogs did not get there. I probably could have like gotten all my hogs in better, and also maybe get the earthquake in, but that Tesla right there becomes a problem. But watch how close this is to not being a miss. So we get the earthquake in. We're gonna go ahead and eventually hit the warden ability. There we go, hit the warden ability, and we get a few hogs that go over there, but it's just not enough. Oh, it was so painful, guys. I should have had that heal down just a second earlier. We barely missed that town hall, but again, that was kind of my own fault for getting too greedy, getting too ambitious. Just got to go straight at that town hall and make sure we get it down, and we won't have these kind of fails in the future. And then also I would have like all this stuff available for cleanup, but live and learn. We were learning with a new attack, a new strategy, and from here we just got to try to make up as much percent as possible. So wanted to show you a fail. Not everything was, you know, amazing and incredible. We are going to be running that jump from now on. The jump, 3 heals, 1 rage, 2 freeze, and poison for our spells, just because I think that jump's kind of necessary. The freeze comes in handy, whether it be on the town hall, whether it be on a multi, whether it be on the eagle. That freeze comes in handy quite a bit. So right now we're sitting at 56-10. I've taken 5 out of 8 of my defenses today. So we'll probably end up right back around even the way things are going. Like I said, we're getting hit pretty hard today. Yesterday was an okay day on defense. We had that one star in there. Hopefully we can get another 1 star and be in a good spot. Let's go ahead and upgrade a couple walls here to finish off the video. And we're on our way, guys. We're on our way. We'll be back most likely tomorrow with another push video. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing.